and said, don't worry, nothing's going to happen to her. And I'll make sure that she'll be safe. He eluded us to believe and trust in him. And then he turns around and violates my daughter by raping and drugging her. And then he gets away with it. When I made the decision not for my daughter to testify, I was focused on her well-being. And I wanted the best for her. I didn't want to put her in the stand to relive all of that pain and suffering.
Okay, so as you can see, that was one of the mothers of Jessica Reed. Now with Charlamagne the God, I mean Funk Flex, he actually kind of aired this out in one of his his videos. I think it was kind of removed though, but I mean, you really think about it. I mean, this happened way back in 2001, 20 years ago, right? And it was kind of crazy. I remember Charlamagne the God was addressing this on the Brilliant Idiots, with him and Brian Schultz and everything. So this was a different podcast. I used to follow him because I like Charlamagne God's work. But then again, as I do some further research, it is kind of cringing because at the same time, he was 22 years old. She was 15. I think that was somewhere in Myrtle Beach with her. It was drinks going around. And I remember he said he put like some type of drug. It's like a little date rape or whatever. And believed to have sex with her. And the crazy part is that the investigators, they couldn't even find parts of his DNA inside, during the rape kit, when they was conducting the rape kit for Jessica Reed. And, it was kind of crazy, man, in a way. So that's how he kind of got away with it. I think he served like 3 years in probation. And that was it. That's, before he started his career. Now, it's kind of funny because, people said this could be karma, which it indeed could be because, this at the time when Kwame Brown was drafted to the NBA. He was getting his NBA career started, okay, playing with Kobe Bryant and mentored with Michael Jordan. I mean, doing really well. He was 17, 18 years old. And then you can look at, Charlamagne. He was trying to get his, before he started getting his radio personality together. So, I mean, this is when with Kwame Brown, I actually kind of commend him for standing up for himself. Because at this point, 20 years of people talking bad about you, all these media hosts like Jamel Hill, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, because they talking to you that you didn't live up to your expectations. Okay. But at the end of the day, I feel like, especially these individuals who never played in the NBA before or any type of professional setting. All right. He was like, hey, well, you was a basketball player too, Stephen A. Shit, at least my career turned out better than yours. And, he has a right to say that. Yeah. I mean, as players or as I say, as fans, I mean, we want the best for our team because our team, we represent our team where we go. And then when we draft a certain player, yeah, I mean, we want you to succeed. Not only you did good in college because it gives us a good state on your future, but at the same time though, we want you to excel in professionally, especially if we want to rock and wear your jerseys and, you don't want to, we don't want to get embarrassed by representing your name. So I kind of understand from the fans perspective. And, when the media hosts, they trying to, just drive a lot of controversy, and that's what Charlamagne the God is known for. But at the same time though, I mean, these are human beings at the end of the day. I mean, no one who made it to the professional league is trash. I don't believe so. I mean, I couldn't even do the stuff they do at the end of the day. So, but I look at this too. I mean, I remember back in 2018, they signed a petition asking for Charlamagne to be fired from iHeartRadio due to alleged sexual assault. And it's just the fact that, the way he's talking about it. And this one Funk Flex. He said, I'm not really going to condemn what happened 20 years ago. It's just how he talks about it. He keeps bringing it up sometimes. And the way he talks about it, how he got away with it, is just so nonchalant. And I'm looking like this is a young woman that was violated. Yeah, Funk Flex, yeah, okay, you can say, he abused. He was, back in 2003, he was abusing women. He hit his wife or whatever, man. I mean, he didn't make the best decisions. But at the same time, you want to air out his dirty laundry, they're going to air out yours. So, man, Charlamagne, I don't know, the Breakfast Club, I don't even really watch the Breakfast Club like that. I can believe I'll still subscribe to it. I mean, it's just getting too liberal for me. And then, too, on top of that, it's just not entertaining. There's only so many interviews you can do, especially with the same people talking about the same stuff. But I got to commend Kwame Brown because when he's talking about coding camps, that's what we need for these neighborhoods. And teachers need to at least get paid a decent salary, too, to make learning fun and just start to take that serious. They're the ones supposed to educate and lead the door for our future, for our kids. He was like, so I mean, he said it's not the fact that it's the teachers' fault. His teachers are being underpaid. That's why the education system's so screwed up in so many ways, man. It's like really no like motivation, and all that stuff goes from home. But with the mom's cooking, man. But I had to say, man, I was binge watching some of his videos, about a couple of his videos. So it's kind of entertaining in so many ways, though, man. Just how he's freely speaking his mind, which he has every right to. And one thing I want to add to what Kwame Brown was saying is that everyone has a right to their opinion, right? They can say what they want to say, but you also too have a right to challenge them. He said, ask what, where, ask what, when, and why, and I mean, you don't have to be emotional, you don't have to go ahead and have to fight, start simulating violence, have conversations, let's utilize those critical thinking skills. And that's what turned us away as men, especially as mankind. I mean, we was always quick to fight, quick to, do this BS. And this is why he really doesn't like Charlamagne the God and people like him, because, I mean, these are the individuals that they can say what they want to say. When you challenge them, though, they want to get so defensive, and they have a hard time challenging your talking points, right? They don't have any good analytical skills. So we like that, and it's a culture. Unfollow all your celebrities. He said, hey, follow me, follow these real people. So shouts out to Kwame for that, man. But yeah, Charlamagne, man, I mean, he has some deep stuff right now, though, with this, though. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, he's burning a lot of bridges. And like I said, I was a fan of his work because how, hardworking he was, man, But at the end of the day, though, like I said, it's you got to be accountable for your actions, though. You may get away in the world, but like I said, you got to answer that to God. And what goes around comes around. I truly believe that, though. So that's all I really got to say, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Please subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate everyone supporting the channel. Love you guys. I'm out. Deuces.